Good afternoon, everybody. Well, as you can see, I have not managed to tidy up the room anymore. It really does look bad back there, but I will get to it over the weekend. So Monday, I promise you a tidier place to look at. I'll tidy up my face, which is a hard thing to do, believe me, and we'll go from there. Now, this is the coming soon Friday video, so is there anything out there that is exciting me right now? There's a few bits and bobs, has to be said. Late winner that came in right at the end. I've watched the advert for this last film probably 3 or 4 times, and I'm thinking, ooh, is the guy back on top? Is it going to be as good as I'm thinking? So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I'll let you know the title at the end of the video. Now, what's actually coming out is to get excited about. I've never ever enjoyed the premise behind a lot of horror. Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a bit old school. I mean, it's not as cut and slashed as people think it is, but the fact that you got a 4K limited edition, which I think looks really nice, plus normal 4K and Blu-ray rescans of these as well, I think it's worth giving a chance. This one's going to be hitting on the 10th of April. I think it would be quite a good seller for people. It hasn't been that overly re-released too much, I'd say, but I like the look of it. Coming from Second Sight as well, so I think quite a few people will give that one a chance. We'll have to wait and see. Finally got a UK date for The Core in 4K. I did say in the previous video, I don't think it's a title that really needs a 4K remake. Maybe the 4K visuals will help bring it over a bit better than it was originally coming at. We had an American release, but it's hitting us on the 13th of March. For 20 quid, so that gives you the first gauge. It's not a £25 4K, so yeah, I think they realise their product isn't as good as it could have been. But I'd pay a tenner for it at CEX after a few months. I would. Next we have The Man Who Fell to Earth, David Bowie's big film from back in the day. My missus is a fan of this, definitely. A 4K steelbook for £29.99. I think they could have pushed a 25 quid on that one. But out on the 20th of March as well. I can see a lot of people whacking that one into their collections as well. And an absolute waste of metal and plastic and discs, if you ask me, on this last one. G.I. Joe Retaliation. A film made basically on names in it, nothing more, no decent story, if you ask me. Oh, you'd buy it if you have the original. The original's definitely better, but a 4K steelbook of it for 30 quid, I would not pay £30 for this film. 27th of March, make your own decision on that one, but I definitely wouldn't. I'd have to jump over to the US for the next few. There's a few tiny bits out there, but there's also some shit as well. Let's start with the shit. Texas Chainsaw Mascara. I don't know what's worse, the fact that it's actually coming out, or the fact that they've got the gall to even ask $18 for it. But that's hitting on the 14th of March. Quirky, maybe, but I don't know, a bit weird. But we come out with a couple of positives from this. Same day, A Man Called Otto's coming out. Tom Hanks, I like the look of this. I do like the look of this. My mate Anthony's just recently picked up the original. I think, was it a Swedish film? I have to try and remember. The Man Called Otto is based on another film, and he bought the original film on Blu-ray. I'll have to ask him what he thinks of it, and I'll try and report that to you on the next one and get you the actual name of it. But the fact that they're asking $38 for it on Blu-ray and there is no 4K listed, that's a bit weird. I wouldn't pay $38 for that though. But the other title that also is coming out the same day is The Whale. I am a fan of Brendan Fraser, always have been. California Man was cool, or Encino Man as the Americans called it. 14th of March for $22, The Whale. It's a film I really want to see. It looks quite cool. God, talk about nostalgic. This one really takes me back to when I was in the video shops in the old days. Razorback. It's an old, an old horror with a crazy pig. 14th of March, that's hitting for $27, but it's from 1984, so the visuals hopefully have been upgraded a fair bit, 'cause it's quite a dark film. If you haven't look on old YouTube, and you might find something good about that one. One I haven't even had a chance to watch yet. The season 2 for Chucky is arriving quite soon. 28th of March in America. No actual amount release date, as it were. But you can't really argue with the lore of Chucky. It's quite what can I say? It's appealing. A lot of people like it. It's not the best one in the world if you ask me, but it's better than Small Soldiers as a toy that kills you. But do I need to get into that one really? Should I really make the effort to watch that? Let me know. Give me your opinion down below on that one. And this one weirded me out because they look so young on the cover. Envy, Ben Stiller and Jack Black. Look how young they look. I never even heard of this one, but it's hitting on the 4th of April, which is my birthday. Yeah. $30 though. And it's from 2004, so I don't know how I've missed this film, but let me know if you've seen it. In my last video, I did promise you some news on Jackie Chan. Volume 2 of the collection has been announced. Now, these are the films from 83 to 93. $100, you may think, oh, that's a bit painful, but it's some good stuff. Hitting on April 11th. We're getting Winners and Sinners, Wheels on Meals, The Protector, Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, Armour of God 1 and 2, and Crime Story and City Hunter. Crime Story is extremely underrated. Extremely amazing film that is. Highly recommend those if you want to buy it as a box set. You can get them individually as well. Highly worth looking at that. The Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars is only available in a triple set over here, which has Winners and Sinners, My Lucky Stars and Twinkle Twinkle. But that's definitely worth it. And the other one that got me excited is when I went back over to Germany. Lamborghini, the man behind the legend. Now, this is a film which surprised me by the advert. Frank Grillo, which you just used to being a junkie action man who looks like he's got a drink problem. But I do like the look of this film. It's a different path for Frank Grillo, and I'm looking forward to watching it. But that one's going to be hitting 6th of April for 22 euros. I am looking forward to that one. Hopefully we'll get a UK date for it soon. That would be one I would like to buy. Another one for Germany which makes me go, oh yeah, is a film called Always. Now, if you haven't seen this, go to YouTube for the old advert again. It's a beautiful story. This is going to be a digibook, limited edition, 25th of May, and about 28 euros. But it is a good film. I think it made me cry back when I first watched it. But there you go. One of the real old school ones, this one is going to be France, I think, is Red Dawn. Now, you may think, oh, Chris Hemsworth, no, Patrick Swayze's Red Dawn. This is where, is it China or North Korea or something? They invade America, and it was very convincingly done back in the day. Remember, it is from 1984. It's a French version, out on the 19th of April. There is a English soundtrack, thank God. But 25 euros is pushing it in price. I think if we get a release of that, it'll be cheaper. But a bloody good film nonetheless. And another one that surprised me is France coming up with a Terrifier 1 and 2 steelbook. Yeah, yes. Terrifier is very diversive. I mean, a lot of people think, well, they're fucked up shit, and some people really love it. My daughter loves it. But 4K collectors steelbook, yeah, went up a bit of that, but 60 euros is definitely pushing it. 25th of May, or 24th of May, sorry. Cards fall where they may. What can I say? Will you buy it? I bloody won't. And the one that came in announced this morning, just quickly, was for the UK. Knock at the Cabin. That's the one. M. Night Shyamalan. Has he finally got back on top and actually done a decent film? I do like the look of this. It has a bit of shoutings of The Happening, but Batista looks good in it. Rupert Grint looks good in it. And it's a premise that makes you shudder. But for 30 quid, you've got a 4K steelbook coming. I like the simplicity of the artwork as well. It's like a kid trying to tell a story under duress. It's weird, but well worth a look, I feel. No actual release date for that one yet, but we will all be waiting for that. Hopefully it does well in the cinema. Let's all wait and see. So, as for coming soon, that's all that's really making me go ooh at the moment. There's still a lot of foddery shit in all the release lists right now. So I'm scouring and I'm scouring just to see what new stuff comes in, and I'll let you know anything that makes me excited. So hopefully you may pre-order something. Let me know what your plans are for pre-orders coming around as well. See what you're buying, you know what I mean? One last word on the groups. There's still a lot of backstabbing and arguing going on. At the end of the day, yeah, anyone who doesn't like me, don't fucking watch me. Simple as. If I don't like you, I don't watch you. If I've had a problem with somebody, I stop watching them. I don't go on social media and slag them off to high heaven. If I joke about them, it's a joke. Too many people, and I'm not naming names, too many people take it too seriously and end up with massive arguments which break groups up. It doesn't need to be that way. If you don't like somebody, just leave them alone. It's like, I'm glad to see some people that come back into certain groups. I like talking to those people, but I shouldn't need to defend people from other people. It's just, there's so much else going on in the world right now. People have personal issues, so you don't need, why open yourself up to more ridicule and bollocks online? I do these videos because it makes me happy. I do these videos because I interact with people. But if you don't like me, don't fucking watch me. It's not going to be any skin off my nose. And if you don't like me, comment on you. And if you feel like I've offended you, talk to me. Because I never want to offend a person. And if I have, I will apologise. I really will. So anyone's got a problem, talk to me. If you enjoy what I do, thank you for watching. But I hate to see groups get destroyed on the basis of angry words which have no validity. So all I ask is people, take care of yourselves. That's all you need to do. There's so much other bigger shit going on in the world right now. Everyone has shit going on in their lives. I don't pretend to be living other people's lives. I don't have to care what's going on in other people's lives. The fact that I do makes me human. And the same with other people. You should care about other people as well. But some people just don't. But again, that's not a flaw of theirs. It's just how they are. If you don't like that person, don't talk to them. That may sound like a rant, but it's just simple. How do I put it? It's a simple observation. There's enough shit going on right now with everybody worrying about money, food, health. Why start any other shit with any other person? If I tell you that I'm not healthy right now, it's because I'm not. I don't expect you to kiss my ass and say, oh, I hope you get better soon. If nobody wishes me well, it won't matter. I'm just letting you know. It's like at the end of this month, 1st of March, I'm having a second operation. And it's going to be bloody painful. The worst part for you guys is I'll probably have my daughter doing a voiceover for my next video because I won't be able to speak. But we're planning that because I know that's the way it be, and I don't want to stop my videos. I don't want to stop videoing for 2 more months again because I missed it. It's things like that. I'll carry on. So if you see any abusive messages on the end of these videos, ignore them because I will. It's not worth my time. Now on that note, everyone take care. I really do wish everyone well. And just enjoy your weekend. Be lucky if there's any gas left for us to cook by next week. Take care, guys.